What's up everyone, Delvon Digital here, and we're here to talk about my full experience using the iPhone 17 Pro Max. So let me start this video off by saying that I normally write down bulletin points of what I'm going to talk about and go by this blow for blow type of usage that kind of coordinates with what people want to hear, but I'm tired of doing that. So now I'm going to give you what I really do and how I really use this phone and what that experience has been since I've been using it. Now, if you're one of those people that want to see a blow for blow of, just battery life and camera and all this other stuff, then this is probably not the video for you. But if you want something that's real and organic, then you are in the right place. And that's what I'm going to give you today with this full review of the iPhone 17 Pro Max, which is an awesome phone, by the way. So again, without no script, here we go. I want to kind of talk about my frustrations first and get those out of the way because it's not that many, but let's just talk about those real quick. One would be just the typing experience in this phone. It really irritates me how bad it is up here and the experience that I'm having. A lot of people say that, when you use it long enough, you get used to it. But listen, I've been an iPhone user since the iPhone launched, like the first iPhone. I always had an iPhone. I just don't talk about the experience too much with you guys or use it as much as you guys may use it as a daily driver. I'll always daily drive something else, but with that being said, the keyboard experience is terrible for me. I will probably never get used to it. I tried multiple different keyboards. Nothing seems to make it better, but that is just one of my little gripes with it. I want to talk about these two cases that I got for the iPhone from Nomad. These cases are dope. If you like leather, these cases are going to feel good and smell good. You already know we got to smell that good old leather. But with that being said, these two cases are great for your iPhone, great protection. They look good. The buttons are tactile and everything else like that. And it has great protection for your back camera and in the front because it has a lift in the front. Now, if you're one of those people who don't like cases, you can go with this one right here, this ultra thin one right here. It's just a magnet that slaps right on the back of your phone, and it does have a little adhesive back here to keep it up there. So if you like that no case feel, this case right here would be the perfect case for you. And this is the one that I would use the most, even though I do like the protection one when I'm out doing my shooting and my videos and stuff. I want to get a little bit more protection, so I'll slap this one on when I'm out here doing my video recording, just in case those accidental drops. But anyways, the links for these cases will be down in the description below, so go ahead and hit that. Now let's get back to this video. My second thing would be like functioning of the OS in certain situations where like some things take 2 steps to do versus having 1 step on other platforms. And that irritates me a little bit too, because just one good example is using Google Meet. Obviously I use Google Meet with all my friends and my family and all this stuff like that. So whenever I call somebody and I want to switch it to speakerphone or Bluetooth, I got to click the little icon button and then it gives me a drop menu and then I get to click speaker or Bluetooth. Well, on other platforms, pretty much it's a Bluetooth button there, it's a speaker button there, and it's a phone button there. So you can just click it. One click, boom. And that's what I mean. That's just an example. I don't want to get into much of the bad, but these are just some of the small things that just irritate me when I'm using a phone. There's a little bit more that I want to talk about, but I don't want that for this video. Let's just go ahead and get into how I kind of use this phone every day. So I wake up in the morning time and I pick up my phone after I've been on a charger using wireless charger. That's how I charge my phone every single day. And I charge it every day overnight. But sometimes I go 2 days without it because the battery is really that good that I just go 2 days without charging. I'm like, all right, like the weekends on a Friday after I go to work, get off, I pretty much don't charge it on Saturday at all. I charge it back on Sunday. That's pretty much my charging of the phone or whatever. But when I wake up in the morning time, I'm checking my notifications, I'm checking my emails, I stroll through some social media. Everything seems to be a smooth experience doing all of that. No issues, no problems, and anything for that matter. On occasion, I go outside, I have a good time with some family, some friends, and just going out here doing photography. And I just really love using the iPhone to just not take pictures because I'm still not a fan of the camera itself, but the video is just top notch for me. So I put it on top of my actual professional camera and I actually shoot like reels with it, when I'm taking my pictures and stuff like that. Really cool thing to do because I love Apple Log 2. I love grading it. I think the quality is very exceptional. I mean, it's really incredible how good Apple Log 2s, and I really like find reasons to shoot with my iPhone. And I even start buying a bunch of accessories attached to different things so I can actually use my iPhone as a camera in most cases if I don't want to grab my actual Canon camera or grab my DJI Pocket or Flip or my Action 4 camera, anything of that sort. This is always in my pocket, so quick snapshots here and there makes great content, at least for me. And one of the things that I do and don't take advantage of, but I kind of start loving a little bit, is being able to unlock my my laptop, my MacBook, as well as unlocking my phone as well with the watch. So, I just wanted to bring that up because that was pretty cool. Another thing that I really do love about the iPhone experience now is definitely the theming that we have up here. It's one of the things that I really love doing, and I change up my wallpaper and probably once a week or whatever like that and theme it. It's just a welcome addition to be able to theme your iPhone. And I know this has been around a lot, but this is me talking about my usage and what I do. So sometimes I find myself retheming and changing up the icons and all that stuff like that. And I'm growing to this glass look. I wish that it can be turned off. I know that it can be turned down a little bit, the transparency down a little bit, but I just wish that you can completely just turn it off and just get rid of it altogether, or but tuning it down is okay. I take that over not being able to turn it off, so that's better than nothing. So I don't think anybody should be complaining anymore unless you really just don't like the glass look at all. But what can you do? Apple controls this phone, and there's really not much you can do about that. Now, I want to say this, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, because I know I hear this a lot when they say that Google apps just run better on the iPhone. And in my case, that is definitely far from true at all. None of the Google apps up here run better than the counterpart to, well, that same app that's on my Pixel phone at all whatsoever. But using other apps that's not related to Google has been a blast of an experience and stuff like that. I deal with a lot of frustration only with Google apps on this phone, literally only Google apps. One of the things that I really miss is being able to just take pictures and just kind of like put the phone down in my pocket, and I know that it's uploaded to Google Photos. That just really doesn't happen up here. Sometimes I have to open the app to even start the process, or sometimes it just don't work in the background. I'm just sitting here and if it is working in the background, it's really slow. Again, I have to open the app to kind of start the process and I see it going, because I don't want to talk about that. You get what I mean. Some of you get what I mean. Some of you are like, you're just yapping. But some of you get what I mean about these little frustration with these Google apps. But everything else is really smooth. Everything else is it just flies on this phone, pretty much. There's this chip that's in this phone. If I'm honest, I don't feel a difference between this iPhone and my other iPhones, or this iPhone and even an Android phone. But it's fast. I will say that I haven't bought a Max in a very long time. I was always team smaller iPhone Pro, and owning this Max has been a little bit of a pain in the butt, only because the size. Apple takes no advantage of this screen of any type of reachability. It's just really hard to really one-hand this device with a lot of things, especially when I gotta pull down from here to get to my notifications and pull down here to get my control center. It's just a little painful trying to do that with one hand, because I don't have, as you can see, I just mental gymnastics, you gotta swivel your hand like that to get stuff down. And it's a little bit frustrating, but 9 times out of 10, I kind of know about it now at this point. There's no more need to complain. I just use the phone with 2 hands. I know that if I need to do certain things, I'll just operate it with that. Using reachability sometimes help with these situations, but it's kind of annoying that you have to swipe it down every single time or whatever like that. So I just don't even do it. I just use 2 hands with this phone. But I know next time that I upgrade to the next iPhone, I'm definitely going to go back to the Pro size, because the one-hand usage is just so much better to me than using the Max. I will give up battery life, and be honest with you, I heard that the battery life on the smaller one is just as good anyways, but I'm willing to sacrifice some battery life just to have that more portability and reachability for everything anyways. And I don't doubt that the iPhone battery is going to be bad. Anyway, this is incredible how good this battery life is. Now, I spend a lot of time using my iPhone for like listening to music as well, because I do love the AirPods Pro 3. They are now my favorite new earbuds that I'm using consistently, and I try to just use them with the iPhone just for the added features that you get when you're using it with the iPhone. But sometimes I just use it with anything else. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm not that picky where I gotta always match everything with everything and stuff like that. But I do enjoy the audio quality that comes out of that using it with this, and I love how quickly it switches between my iPad and my Macs and stuff like that whenever I play something else. So the experience using the iPhone sometimes is a lot heightened when you're using other actual Apple products and not just the iPhone. Normally with, you know, the other side, you can just use that one product and still have an ultimate experience. But I feel like with the iPhone, the ultimate experience is definitely the ecosystem that gives it a little bit more oomph for you to kind of like enjoy the things around you, especially using it with an Apple Watch and AirPods and a Mac, and well, that's the ecosystem, right? But all in all, I want to just say that I really enjoy the video quality out of this. I enjoy the feel of this phone. I do not like the look and design of the new iPhones. I want it changed. I got the change, and it's not the change that I wanted. I'm not going to sit here and cry about it. It is what it is. That's why I just went ahead and skinned my phone. A lot of people are recommending like dbrand and stuff like that, but if I'm going to skin my phone, spend money on a skin, I'm going to brand myself and use my own logo and stuff like that and come up with my own little design. So here is my blue, whatever, I forgot the name of it, blue iPhone right here with my skin up here. And I got another skin too that's fully black, so I will be swapping this out sooner or later. Within like maybe half the cycle, I'll go ahead and switch it out if I'm tired of looking at my green. But you already know this is me. This is my branding. Overall, I am enjoying this iPhone and having a good time with it. It is my current like main phone right now. But I still keep my Pixel with me. I won't sit here and lie to you guys. My Pixel is always in my pocket. And anytime, and honestly, anytime that I get frustrated with this phone, I just pick up my Pixel and do whatever it is that I was going to do up here. So pretty much, I want to say that anybody who has the iPhone or looking to get an iPhone, I think that this phone appeals a little bit more to Android users than the other previous iPhones. This one just kind of hits the mark in so many different ways for me, especially in video, even though we know that the iPhone video has always been good, but it's just different this year. This hits so right. Now, as far as the camera goes, the camera is cool. I got my own special settings that I use and everything like that for my little quick snapshots. But if I'm honest, in this video, I pick up my Pixel probably 99% of the time to take pictures. And I will pick this up for video. That's just me being honest. But if I didn't have my Pixel with me, and that's very rare, if I don't have it with me, I will be okay with shooting with the iPhone camera as well, especially shooting in RAW. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and click those links down in the description if you want to support the channel. I'm really trying to push myself to 8,000 subscribers this year. I know that is a small goal, but it's something that I feel like I can reach by the end of the year. So anyways, go ahead and share this video to anybody. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.